So if you're an absolute beginner, here's a place you can start. Just a note that instead of a bass drum, I have a cajon here, so this is not a typical drum setup, and I'm sitting on a regular chair. I don't recommend it. Let me just give you a pointer on how to hold the sticks. Basically, if you're using Vic Firth sticks, for most people, just start around where the flag is. Hold it there, and this is going to be the main contact point, and these other fingers are just going to wrap around. Okay? If you're using other sticks, I would say it's like a third up, a third above the butt of the stick where you would be holding the stick, and just wrap your fingers lightly around. Make sure it's very comfortable. Okay? This is like just a crash course. Make sure you're not like holding them like this. Okay? This is a very basic overview of how to hold drumsticks. So please make sure you figure that out through another video or with your teacher. But anyway, just never squeeze like this. Don't hold the sticks like this. Hold them between your thumb and your index finger and wrap your other fingers around so it's nice and loose like this, okay? What I want you to do is, with your right hand and your bass drum, your right foot, I want you to just play a note, okay? So together, play them together like this. So right hand and right foot together. Okay? And just make sure, this is the first thing you're going to practice. Make sure they're in sync. They actually happen together and that they don't sound like this. Right? That's not together. This is together. Okay? So practice that. Just sit and just practice and do that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing but with your hands. Right hand and left hand together. Play them together. Make sure your left hand is playing the snare drum. This is the snare drum. Play it right in the center. Okay? Right in the center. This is a weird angle for my hand, so I'm going to use a different technique. And play it right in the center together. Right hand, left hand. Ready? And okay, make sure you're not playing them almost together, like this. We don't want that. We want together and together. This is super important because this is like the fundamental for everything you're going to play from here on. Okay? So really take some time to coordinate your right hand and your right foot, and your right hand and your left hand, like I showed you. Then, once you feel comfortable and they're sounding like they happen at the same time, let's put that in time to make a groove, okay? So, very basic groove is going to be this. Okay? So it's just right foot, right hand, left hand. So 1 and then 2, 1 and then 2, 1, 2. Okay? This is super simple exercise for you to start and for you to understand the drums. One more thing, so remember to play the snare drum in the center. On the hi-hat, what you're going to do is you don't really want to play the hi-hat with this part of the stick. You want to play the hi-hat with this part of the stick, okay? So, and usually you're going to play it pretty close to the edge or like a third up, okay? So, about here if you can see, okay? And just a quick note, my wrist is facing the ceiling so that I have a more natural way of bending my wrist. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, Okay, that's it. Hope that makes sense. If you have questions, put them in the comments.